Yo, Dumelang Sanbonani. Welcome to another session with myself. Kinna Koko Moyo, and I'm going to be your host today. Today, we're talking about your work struggles. If you have any work issues, anything that's rather daunting about your work and the relationships you keep at the office, or even just changing jobs and you want to decide, should I move, should I not? Whatever the conversation is around your work struggles, we are talking about that today. And thank you for tuning in. Please make sure that in this very moment you grab a pen and a pad and you grab yourself some water because we're about to go in. Right. I can't help but not hum along to the tune. So I'm sure you heard the last at the end of that. And I'm sure I'm not the only one, right? TGS community, Dumelang Kaofela, happy Wednesday. Who's your woman crush? I know I'm my own. And tell me where you are commenting from. Tell me who you are, what you're doing. Are you at the office? I know Dube is here back again today saying Bulawayo all the way from Zimbabwe. I'm also going to open my comments here on the side just so that I don't miss anything. Yeah. So talk to me. Where you guys calling from? Where you guys watching from? Obviously, you don't have to mention your Twitters or anything like that because I can see the icon next to your comment. Nomvula already was on the page at 10:44 already saying Togoza Koko, I'm new. And Faith Mazwai also Mazwi rather says Togoza Koko can't wait. And I hopefully you guys are on the stream right now. Let me know what you guys thought of yesterday's stream. Would you like me to carry on with these on a daily basis? I don't know if I have the time. But if you guys ask unanimously, as a TGS community, I'll definitely be happy to move around my schedule a bit so that I can feature you in my everyday life so that you guys can, grow together, spend more time together, and help each other go through the different, relationships and the times that we are in. Connie Mulefe is back again saying, watching from Randburg. Dumela says, see, how was your session yesterday? I know there's a Iris Manana here saying from the office all the way from Limpopo. Jomo says, I'm watching from Crown Mining. Josie, what's up? Dingani says, Pretoria. Tembale, Tutogoza Koko, I'm in Boxburg watching you. Bandile says, Togoza Koko, Nokalo says, Togoza Koko, I'm all the way from Rocklands in Uitenhage, right? Zandile says, hello, Koko. Lucy, watching from Johannesburg. Charlo says, Togoza Koko. Tembi, watching from work. No, that's Butleng. Sorry, it's moving too fast. Your comments are flying in. I appreciate that. Where was I? Watching. Tembi says watching from Katoras. I don't know where that is, honey. That's interesting. Where is it? Is it in the province? Refula says watching from Pretoria. Mamelodi Doreen watching from Pretoria. Pretoria is in the house. Clearly, Orange Grove Mall in Pretoria says Butleng. Jabulani watching from Cape Town. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tolwetu says watching from Protea Clay and working from home. Olwami says, sorry, I'm late. You're just on time. Pumla says watching from Kato Ridge rather. Joseph says, Togoza Koko watching from the Free State. I will be in your neighborhood actually on the 27th. So shout out to the Free State. Lerata says, hey, lunch reads with Gogo. Already. You know what, guys? I love it when something great catches on. And I've got a fellow Binonian here says, who's Kabele, and they're saying, Dumela Gogo. What's up? So we're going to get right into it. The more time we spend doing and conversating, the more time we have going through the details of each person's story, right? And I'd also like to firstly begin this session in my very favorite way, which is with my singing bowl. So if everybody can sit back while you're just typing over there, sit back, relax, be at peace with self, and take a few deep breaths for me, okay? So we're going to start now. Take a deep breath and out. Carry on doing that for me, please. One more time. So, so the reason why I started off the show today with a singing bowl is just to get everybody's anxiety levels to be down. We're talking about a very difficult conversation, which is about work. And you know how it is for Merakong guys, like ahomonat, like ahomonat for anyone, whether you're in management or you're just starting out, or you're still looking for a job, or you just come out of school, or you're still in school thinking about where you're going to get your first job. Ahomonat. So the best thing we can do for ourselves is to train our minds to be able to calm down despite any kind of struggles we face. Because at the end of the day, we give power to the things that happen to us. Our reaction is paramount. It's important. I mean, for instance, an example, yesterday I got such a beautiful fan mail from you guys where someone was telling me about my belief systems and why do I carry on running shows like this, and I must repent because God does not appreciate my behavior. They're entitled to their opinion, but who's boss in this conversation? It's me, because I handle my reaction. I could have cussed them out if I was a weak-minded person. I would have been untoward towards them, but rather you just take it like with a grain of salt, with a pinch of salt, and then you just realize that we're taking aratwani as people. So therefore, I also don't have to impose myself on others, much like you don't have to impose yourself on me. And with that note, let's get started. Says hashtag lunch reads with Gogo. Please, guys, while we're getting started, please share the stream and use the hashtag lunch reads with Gogo, so that everyone can jump on and they can know exactly what's good about our space, because like we're cooler than most, right? The comment says, Togaza Gogo, I have been working for this hair salon for almost 10 years now, and I'm scared to move, although I want to move. But I'm just too scared. At times, I feel I'm not appreciated here. Can you please pull a card for me? Okay, I'm gonna firstly break it down into two. Okay, I will pull a card for you definitely. Touch, please don't forget to put up the comment while I read so that people can be able to catch on with what's going on. And also, I wanted to say something now. I forgot. Oh yes, I wanted to let you know about the voice I keep talking to with the name of Touch. He is my sound guy. He's my producer for my lives. I talk about a touch. I'm talking to this voice. Hi, Touch. How you doing, sir?
I'm good, Gogo. How are you?
Greet the masses, please.
Hello, everyone. Hope you're enjoying the show. Make sure to share this with everyone. Make sure they tune in. This is an important topic today. We're discussing work issues. Yeah, leave your comments with all the issues you might be facing at work. Gogo will pull some cards and give you some light on any issue you might be facing. Sharp.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Touch. So that's our voice of reason. He reminds me of the things I want to talk about. He keeps me in check. If I lose my signal, he helps me regain my connection to you guys again. But yes, going back to Lerato's conversation, I want to tell you firstly, while I'm pulling your cards, that anything that you feel is time to execute, it's usually the right time. Okay. 10 years is a long time. That's a whole entire career. I feel you've learned so much in that space. And also, I feel like you may have hit the ceiling where you are and there's no potential areas of growth anymore. I feel like by 10 years, you would have already, if not opened your own salon, but moved around a few times just to see how the industry works and also which area of the business you actually do appreciate the most and you thrive in. So, on that note, just on a personal and intuitive base, I would just say, girl, you gotta go, mom. You gotta go. Come on. Even your cards agree. So I've got two cards for you. Excuse me. It says, reevaluate your priorities. You dig? Reevaluate your priorities, right? You've got the ability to make fire as well as water it out, like to kill the fire as well. And that pint of water of that can has actually been filled with water. So I feel like you've also watered into yourself, and now it's time for you to like let the inner fire in you burn and fly and reach its absolute height. If you also notice the level of that flame, it's literally right against or in level and height of your head in this particular card. So I feel like if you were a flame, you should start reaching the sky right now. Your second card says request the best. Okay. And it reads, you've paid your dues, you've earned your upgrade. Request, accept, and appreciate the best life has to offer. Don't settle for less. Request the best. Come on. What a beautiful stay way to start the session today. I mean, like, I mean, like, like, we need to really get those sound things touched because, like, that really needed a boo 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 type moment there.
This is true.
Who's
We're
next?
working on it. Uh, Hold on. Let me scroll down. I'll let you know just now.
Okay, I'll just say hello to some of the people while you do that. From
Okay,
Saudi
Kia
Arabia,
Numbulelo.
we've got Patrick. Is this Patrick that I know? I'm not sure. I think it's his birthday today. Not sure. Hi to you too. Anyway, Patrick. Nombulelo. Hi, that's an absolute fave. I've had an online and personal relationship with this beautiful lady for such a long time. I'm so proud of the moves that you've made, Mama, and continue to thrive. Okay. Hashtag ask Gogo Moyo. Tell us, Gogo, I have this deep urge to quit my job, but I don't know what to do after that. It's a scary feeling because I feel like having a plan B. I feel like because like I like having a plan B, and I've started part-time studying. Okay. What happened to my view? Oh, there I am. Okay. Nombulelo, I think everybody is scared of change. Again, if something is going to sit in your heart and won't let you sleep, I think it's time for you to act on it. Yes, generally we're people who like a safety net. I mean, you started your new studies, you should have a safety net because how else are you going to pay for that and your livelihood, and your immediate needs. But also in the same breath, you I don't think this thought also came overnight. So um it's on you to figure out what is important to you, in terms of what do you spend your time doing. I know, Juan, know you're in your journey of your spiritual awakening. I'm not sure what level you are at right now, but there's also a certain level of guidance that you've gotten from that in terms of, are you ready to be Imam Sebeleti? Are you ready to be maybe assisting your Kobela Ndumbeni or something of that regard? But I feel like maybe if you host a few lives, you'll see if you like talking to people, and that's also something worth trying out. I know you're a fantastic singer, so maybe you can use that and have an online presence in that regard, and generate money in that way. But there's also many ways, so the internet is not always the answer, especially if your ancestors are regressive and not pro technology. So as fine njengabantu. But I'm going to pull a card for you, ma'am. With that said, um but I say, figure out how you're going to take care of your everyday. If you have enough savings, then you can do that. Consider it like a gap year or a gap 3 months or a gap 2 months, whatever you need, so that you can be able to get um so you can get the answers that you need. One more card, spirit, please, for Nombulelo. Okay, cool. So your first card is do the D's. Okay, do the D's. And it reads, you have the ability to attract into your life all your wants and needs by following the 5 D's. Decide what you want, determine to make it happen, diligently do everything in your power to achieve the goal, and detach yourself from the result. I feel that there's so much power actually from this card, because it's not often that we detach ourselves from the things that we do. We somehow feel like they're a reflection of ourselves and our capabilities by virtue of it being a product of our own hands and energy. It says safeguard your dreams. Um, Choose whom you share your dreams with very carefully. People don't always wish you well. Avoid negative energy and doubt so that your dreams are safeguarded. Finally, the card that popped out as well, it says celebrate your victories. When you achieve a goal, savor the moment and give yourself some praise. Remember to acknowledge and thank God for every achievement, big and small. I'm literally going to sit on this, do diligently, and detach from your results and decide on what you want and determine to make it happen. I feel this card like literally was everything for you, and you just needed to just hear it, because it's in your head, it's in your voice, it's happening within your spirit. Go on with it, okay? And look at this person. They look like they're in like work uniform. If you look at it, they've got a whole matchy thing going on there, and a duke and a dress. It's either they're going into work mode or they're dressed for the occasion. You decide. Who's next? Who's next? What's good?
Here's the next one, Coco.
Okay, a baby mangakane, right?
Eh,
Manga.
come on,
Yeah,
Hakan.
okay. Mankhakane. Thokoza Gogo, I've been applying from 2016 till now, dollar job. Am I the problem, or the underground gang don't want me to work, or they want me to be a business person? Can I have a card reading? Oh wow. Um that's a long time. That's an excessive long time. It'd be interesting to also know how old you are, if you have qualified in the areas that you are, just to rule out whatever blocks that you might have. But if you are continuously applying for this long, you've obviously paid your dues so that you can qualify in the area that you're interested in. I'm not sure whether your ancestors would be blocking you from this in terms of just for just. If anything, the fact that you brought up the business person part says to me that you've been thinking about it, and you're a creative person in the way you think. You're a pioneer in the solutions you bring forth in terms of entering the industry that you want to infiltrate. So I feel like there's an opportunity for you here to try your hand at it. You don't have to start big, because everything you start big needs money. Oh, but also what an interesting card just came for you. It actually speaks with timelines of when this job thing is going to happen for you. So I feel like right now I'm going to stress the urgency um, of you dabbling into this business venture. And sometimes you can trade skill for certain, for certain things, especially skill for skill. You can trade skill for rent, for space in someone's hub, you know so you don't feel like you are literally without a plan or a way forward or a solution when it comes to you. These cards like are jumping out all over the place. Ah, look at that, guys. This is absolutely fantastic. This says change your inner chitter chat, right? It says rehashing in your mind the negative events of your past leads to mental and physical dis-ease. Face forward and change your mind clutter. Only you have the power to control your thoughts. Choose thoughts that evoke love, laughter, and happiness. Look at that. So it says be more of a clown about your life, okay? And my hair is like getting tangled into my headset, my jacket. Bye, Felicia. Okay, and then this is one of my favorites for you. Okay, and it says refine your attention. So I feel like the space that perhaps that you're focusing on is not ready to give you the results that you need, because that's only going to happen a year from now. Okay, So, in the sense of you looking for a job, I think you should carry on looking for a job under being a progressive person and an active looker, unlike you being passive. But I also feel like, in the same breath, use your energy into thinking up solutions that you have found answers to. Excuse me, and let that guide you in terms of what kind of business area you should move into. So basically, the answer is yes, person. Oh, and finally, before I forget this part, make sure that in your life you don't have any dues towards your ancestors. Make sure that you do not find yourself on the side of owing yet being expectant for changes to happen in your life. Whereas, how partly even ever in a month or a week, you don't have you don't buy any of the things that they've been showing you in terms of your dreams or anything like that. So I really want you to be conscious of the little actions that you would do otherwise on a day to day. Also, steam, bath, and purge, upalaze, and make sure that you also are aiding your body to be able to retain the information your ancestors want you to have. Okay, so yeah, that's for you. Um, what's good? What's next? I
Okay,
don't know
here we
what
are.
about. I don't know. Sorry, touch. I don't know what about my about Mankhakane's energy, but I feel like this is someone who is very subdued, because as soon as I started doing your reading, my energy also and my energy levels kind of they didn't drop, but they became a bit more reserved, and I used like my most lowest tone, my lowest register. So I don't know what it is about you. Uh, Maybe you're very low by nature, or you need to calm it down a few to be on that level to be able to see and think properly or clearly. We have Bitumelo Zambo, hashtag lunch reads with Gogo. Togoza Gogo, I joined this new company last year. My manager screams, yells, and swears at us every day. Is it okay to start looking elsewhere? Ke kopa lesedi. Most definitely. Get out of there. Run, Forest, run. That person is clearly troubled in their own spirit. Self versus self. It has nothing to do with anything that's going on at the workplace, because life happens to all of us. I just spoke about reactions in the beginning of the stream. So that person has no emotional or spiritual immaturity about themselves. They feel like it's okay to go along abusing the people that they share environments with just for them to get on their power trip. And that's absolutely awful. I'm sorry you have to go through stuff like that every day. I mean, I would have, she like that, my manager would have caught hands by now. Okay, I'm not going to put any more cards because you already got three that fell out of the same deck. The titles of that is Give, Value, and Celebrate. Okay, the first one says Give your gift. Oh, I love the picture. Look at that. Look at that picture. Basically from your hand, and a bird is able to fly out of there. And look at that woman at the end there by the palm, that's also stretching out, wanting to meet the sun. And it says, if that's a tree, yes, it looks like a tree. It looks like also you have enough power to birth just about anything. So maybe you're not looking for a new job. Maybe you are the next job. Your creation is not yours, and yours alone. It's a gift you give to others because of the gift God gave you. Oh, to me, it's saying something about your intuition and your spirituality, that perhaps you need to also allow yourself to be vulnerable enough to passing on people's messages as well. Okay. Your next card is Value Yourself. Come on with it. Look at that. Value yourself. Make a disciplined commitment to yourself. Complete your goals, stick to your schedule, and keep your promises. Value yourself in every way. Bruh, get out of there. Celebrate who you are. Stop punishing yourself for who you were. Your good and bad experiences make you who you are. Reward yourself within forgiveness. Maybe this does actually speak to the value of self, because maybe you may feel like you are deserving of the horrible space that you're in, depending on the past traumas that you have. It's so difficult to engage with you guys when I have to do readings for you and I can't even ask you questions to just be a bit more in depth. But just from your cards alone, I feel like you need to hit the road, Jack, and don't look back. You deserve the world. What's next?
Okay, Kyo Kalu.
Hello, Kalu. Toka Gogo. I've been looking for this account. I've been working for this accounting firm since 2014, and the owner is old and relies on me for most of the work to be executed. I have this deep urge to move to greener pastures, but I also feel guilty for leaving her, as she has been so supportive in my career. Can you pull a card and show me direction? 2014, guys, it's a long time. And if the owner really valued you that much, that give you a position that wouldn't make you want to move, especially if you're already doing so much. Just saying also. This person cannot just be supportive of your career ngomlomo and like pats on the back. Money makes the world go round, okay? And yeah, I feel like you should move. That's without a doubt. I feel like you should move. That's without a doubt. You work for an accounting firm. Can you also help me with my tax? Because I don't know what's going on there. NJ, my financial books need help. I need to go whether I'm coming or going because it's just too much activity. I can't tell. A card for Dua, please. Thank you, Spirit. Another one, please, Spirit. I'm using 5 different decks today. Soul lessons, empowerment for inspired living, angel answers, chakra love, and empowerment cards. I've got 2 empowerment decks. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. One more card, please, spirits. I'd love to help my viewer here. Okay. I don't know. Can you see that well? Do you want me to make it closer? I'm pretty sure you can see that very well. Live life to the fullest. Appreciate the obstacle, okay? But also look at this, guys. Look at the lines in this card. It looks like there's a snake, right? But also there's a path leading all the way up to that mountain. And at the end, there's a rainbow. Right now, you are still where this obstacle is. You're nowhere near reaching your rainbow. And I don't know if you're okay with that. If you're not, you got to go. Or have a conversation with the owner and ask them for a more lucrative position within the company, because you cannot be doing more than your own share and having someone that's old and relying on you to help them with the retirement package to not be compensating of your skill and of the talent and of the energy. Your card reads, each obstacle you overcome is a stepping stone on your path to greatness. Appreciate the obstacle, for it empowers you to courageously face future barriers in your quest for success. I think I'm done there. What's next, Touch?
Okay, Kyo Sheila.
Hey Sheila, hashtag ask Gogo Mura. Tell us, Gogo, can you please pull a card for me? I'm 39 years old and I've never worked a steady job all my life. And I also want to know, can I get spiritual help ever? Because everything I want to do, I just get tired. I'm sad a lot. I cry a lot. I'm sad a lot. Whoa, that's hectic. She didn't even notice that she repeated it twice. My feet hurt. My back hurts. My shoulders are always heavy. Oh, Sheila. Maunga. Is it Maunga? Maunga. Which text should I pull next? It's a king, ne? The way Unkensang said, I think I can't even respond right now. I'm just like, I'm stuck in those emotions you're talking about. I want to give you a hug, but I also am an empath, so I'm not sure if I really want to give you a hug because your energies are going to stay with me. Oh, that's what your problem is, your throat chakra. You are struggling with expression. Express your true self. The world needs you. And you've been clearly toying with the idea of ending your life. You are in a very sad place. If the card says the world needs you, it has to go on and affirm that there's a place for you in the world. So I need you to work on your throat chakra because you need to express yourself a lot more. A lot of things are going on around you and they're not serving to you and they're weighing you down heavily. Wow, I didn't even notice that you got 3 cards. It says real, work, and faith. Those are the different themes that you have. The first one says keep it real. Don't kill your dreams by overestimating the reality. To live extraordinarily, you must empower your creative mind and defy logic. Stop stifling your imagination. Work. Hard work can never be denied. Go after what you want. Want it more, work harder, and success will be yours. Faith. Once you truly make up your mind to forgive, once you truly make up your mind to forgive, how to forgive will become crystal clear. Step out on faith and let go. I feel like you're stuck somewhere. Why are you stuck in this place? I feel like you're really stuck somewhere. Like you haven't left this place and it's weighing so very heavily on you because, like, stop stifling your imagination. You're not expressing yourself. You need to step out on faith and let go. You need to forgive. I feel like you're stuck somewhere, honestly, Sheila, and you need to release yourself from it because whoa, hectic. It's got you really, really by the small hairs on on your delicates because it's really uncomfortable where you find yourself, and you're making me sad. Can I ask you to please contact my office, please? Touch, can you please put up my number so that I can have a conversation with Sheila? Like, yo, she this will not suffice for her.
Okay, cool. Should I put up the number on the screen?
Yes, please. To contact Gogo Moyo, please contact this number. Yes, to talk to have a private session with Gogo rather.
Okay.
Like she's even crying now.
Wherever she is.
Yeah, no, she's really crying now. She's like doing that ugly cry, you know, when you feel defeated, that cry.
Okay, I'm just searching for the number and then I'm gonna send it through.
Okay. Oh, I can tell it to you now.
Okay.
Oh, I
yes.
can write it on the private. Yeah, I'm writing it on the private 079 864 2894. 079. There you go. Just sent it to you.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
Okay, so let's maybe tell the audience a bit about this line. This is the Gogo line, I get.
Yes, this is definitely the Gogo line, guys. This is not my private number. It's not. And also yesterday we noticed when we gave you Touch's number for the videos for you to send through, all of you guys started going there, started going to to bother him in terms of asking for time with me. So the number that's on your screen right now, 079 that is my Gogo line. When you speak to the people there, or when you contact that number, you politely say Togoza Gogo. Then you'll be answered in terms of whatever it is that you would like to do. If you want to get a card reading, you're going to write card reading. If you want a bone reading, you're going to ask for a bone reading. If you want a cleansing of some sort, you're going to mention that too. And then we'll go into the different kinds that we offer. But definitely, I don't do things based on your request. I let my guides guide me first. And then if they're in agreement with you needing a cleansing, they'll specify to me the details and how it needs to be done. Then, therefore, we can execute that. Okay. See, I'm seeing a comment here by Sheila saying, Tell Zakoko, I'm crying right now. You'll be all right, Sheila, says Snowy. That's so kind of you. Landile says, Uyachaza Shem Gogo, keep shining. Yay, thank you. Um, I hope today I get you to read mine. What's your story? I haven't seen your comment. Have you seen anything by Matzi? So I've been working for more than 20 years and I don't own anything. I still live at home. I'm told I have a spiritual gift, but I never get help or don't know what to do. I'm forever tired. I always have the urge to go very far away and be by myself most of the time. Ah, no, you sound like a typical sounding wanabadimu, like ancestral child. Like you sound like if there was a face for it right now, you'd be it and you'd have the passion to actually show it off. Um, Gogo, all of us went through this. No lie. No lie. All of us went through this. And I can understand why you're saying you've been working for more than 20 years, because when you look at your peers and your colleagues, they are doing other things, right? But also, you must remember that they didn't have some of the interruptions or the interferences along their journey that otherwise we did. So we need to be mindful of the things that need our attention before we try to even blend into the environment and society around us. I, for instance, still live at home proudly. I got no need to move because it makes my life so easy. I run my practice from home. And my parents are really rather old right now, and I'd like to see them grow further. I feel like they're dropping the most important gems right now, and I'm there to catch them. Um, but also, just to pull a card for you, Gogo, I don't know, you've been to, you've been told, right, that you have a spiritual gift. What kind of gift do you have? How do you speak to it? How do you connect with your ancestors? All those questions I'd have for you, because at some point, guys, I'm actually going to stop this for a sec. At some point, guys, whenever you come to see us and you sit in our practices and we tell you that you have a spiritual calling, you're going to be firstly surprised. Some are even going to act very defensive as if we're giving them the gift. Sorry, I wish I had that power. And after that, we're going to advise you, melu phahle, melu vakashele mfula, noma, any different areas, entabeni, wherever. We will guide you down to the last detail of where you need to go. At the end of the day, your association to what we're telling you is the only thing that's going to motivate you to be like your most amazing self. Because you can even come to my practice. Ngikunikeza umuthi ngithi hamba uyogeza. If you're going to use it, that's going to be a prerogative. If you're going to use it while sleeping with your partner, that's going to be a prerogative. So we can only do so much for you. So for you to have learned that you have a spiritual calling, at some level there was a sit down that was had, or that needs to be had. I'll give you the the what of doubt. Yes. And um in that breath, you need to understand that there's work that you need to do. Amadozwagini at this point are saying, forget you, child. We're not going to carry on giving you more blessings because you keep promising us. You keep telling us you're going to start. You keep telling us that, let me get this job. I'm going to do whatever you need me to do. I feel like that has happened for far too long. And Ilozimanja has sat back and is like this. Sakesbon. They're like this. Because whatever energy that you're also getting out of your life right now is being reflective of what it is that you're putting into your life right now. So zero energy is going to be matched by zero energy. And finally, in conclusion of that advice to Uneo is, by the time your body reacts in a particular way, it's because it's a deep cry and yearning that's going on within you on a spiritual level. So, especially when you get to the level of being sick, you must know that there's no turning back and there's no more pleading that's going to happen, because you were born with this gift. It may go along manifesting itself in different ways in different times in our paths, but we're born with it. So you can't act like you adopted it when you went somewhere, or whatever the case is. Maybe my words are not specifically helping me express the seriousness of the space that you're in right now. But there's a lot of you guys on the stream, actually, a lot of you guys. And if you take offense to this, I really don't care, because I'd rather be honest and truthful to you guys than, yeah, to paint lovely pictures. Guys, people literally lose ability of their bodies because they have been promising amadlozi for forever that I will do what I need to do. No one wants to be a sangoma, guys. Hello. You see us in the streets, we look a certain way. You don't realize the work that we had to put to get to where we are today. So it's not nice. Utuhambe uyozithobela omunye umuntu, uyoguqa phambi kwakhe and take all this instruction. Bruh, it's not nice. Going to live in someone else's house, it's not nice. There's nowhere where it's ever advertised as nice. Even when they try to vilify us as isangoma, they're showing that it's not nice. So, but that's the crux of everything. It's called initiation for a reason. And I've never seen initiation, even those performed by white people that are like kind and sweet and let's drink coffee, and have some cookies. There's none of that representation when it speaks to the word of initiation. It's difficult. You're going to face yourself. You're going to learn about yourself. You're going to be re-educated about yourself and your ancestors. So, like, let's take away the disillusionment around intwaso or heeding your spiritual calling, however it may manifest for you. At the end of the day, that's why we look like this, because we did our time. We put down we humbled ourselves. We literally tucked our egos in the back of our pockets, and that's why today you're like, I want to be like Gogo Moyo. No, you want to be like yourself, the more enlightened version of yourself. You have to go find out what that is through the form of initiation. And yeah, I'm going to leave that on that. No card for that. Next question, please.
Okay. Give me a few. I had found one. Okay, let's see who mape for.
Mape for Togoza Gogo, please pull a card for me. I'm job hunting with no luck. I'm dependent on my mom, who's rather old, and could it be that Islwane is blocking everything for me and my ancestors? Please help me. I want to know, guys, that's the thing that you don't realize about the power of choosing words. Because you're talking about not being able to find a job and being reliant on your mom, but you're also specifically mentioning Islwane blocking everything. What have you heard about it? Who told you about it? Did you get a cleanse for that? Or was it one of those things that you wished it away? At the end of the day, you can't be talking about something you don't know. You can't reference something you don't know. So this shows that in your mental capacity, there's the word Islwane, and you understand what it means. And you understand that it's been brought to your attention that it may be bothering you. The question is, have you done anything about it? Right? I'll put
Hey,
one for
Coco,
good.
sorry to interject. Can you? I wanted to get you to explain Islwane to those who might not know who the king Islwane.
Islwane
so
shows
that we
itself in
can-
many different ways. Whether it comes in the form of a ghost or bakuthumela ngezinto iy'lwane, like an animal of the wild. They can even use domesticated animals to send you with these things. It's basically like me conjuring up a bad spell, umuthi omubi, and ngikhulumise ngendlela ethize, and send it over to you to come act in a particular way in your life and affect your life in a particular degree. And that on its own can cause a massive chain of bad events that go on in your life, and even affect you. It can even sleep with you. If I tell it to come sleep with you, and you're having these very sexual dreams, and you realize that it's not a person, and you feel violated. Literally, Islwane is a vessel that can be used to send just about any type of magic, muti, umoya, uguwe, to come interrupt your peace.
Okay, and how does one tackle this problem if they might find
You need
themselves in this
need to
situation?
go visit your healer. You need to go visit your healer or your church, whichever one that we consider cool, and then be able to get the cleansings that you need. Usually, Umfembo also assists in that, but that's a topic for another day. Your card, map here for is treat yourself. Basically, they're saying you must be nice to yourself. Look at that lady looking beautiful. She looks sexy. She looks comfortable. She looks at peace. Um, Turn the daily tasks of taking a bath, combing your hair, and brushing your teeth into beauty treatment rituals. Make these moments your special life affirming times. So this goes back to some conversation with yourself. If you use the word affirming, it's making sure that you deliver a message. And I feel like you need to take a bit more care of yourself, a bit of more of self-care in terms of how you present yourself, etc. Right, my paper? That's your card. Next question, please. We have literally 15 minutes before the stream hits an hour.
Hey,
I
Coco,
want to
please
read
ask
some of
the
the comments
audience.
also. Yes.
Yeah, because some of them are leaving comments that aren't in line with today's topic. Maybe we can explain to them the fact that every day is themed. So if you're coming with a particular problem, make sure it's in line with that particular day's theme so that we can push the comments onto the screen. Bakatola too.
Yes, 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 yes. Bubbles, thank you, baby. Yes, guys, Touch is absolutely right. Today we're specifically talking about your work issues, career-based, msebenzini, you as an entrepreneur, if you are in a partnership, whatever the case is, that's what we're talking about today. So we are strictly going to ignore any comments that don't have anything to do with the topic idea, right? We did communicate when we put out the live stream that it's going to be topic orientated, and I did allude to what topic it was. So until you wait for another time where we're going to be talking about more generic things, or more spiritually aligned things, today we talked about love. Usually we talked about relationships. As you can see, there's a flow and an energy that we got going on. So please honor the topic so that we can be able to assist you.
Okay, here's one from Musubi.
Musubi. Yes, I think I saw that earlier. Musubi says, Togoza Gogo, the current place I'm working at predominantly is blocking me from other blessings and opportunities in my life. Or is it my work here is not yet done? Work here where? In the world? Is that how you understand it, Touch?
I think she's questioning. Maybe she's stagnant in her workspace now. Now she's questioning whether tlamela kgotlelele just a bit more for the next phase, right?
Okay, at the
Uh,
workplace.
mm,
Okay. Also, Mbalentle says, please scroll up, Gogo. There's questions at the top. And
okay,
Olwami
I'm
also has
scrolling
a
all the way
question
up.
there. Yeah. So, okay, let's get into it. Let's see how we assist Musupi. Spirit, a card for Musupi, please. Woo! Let's get this energy right up again, please, guys. Like, ni heavy. As ni heavy. Ni heavy. But I also have a zero tolerance to people wanting to shift responsibility from themselves. I think you can get that about me by now. Like, I've got zero tolerance. It's different if you don't know something. It's different when you know and you choose to, well, live your best life. Then go on with your bad stuff. One card for Musupi, please, Spirit. Thank you. Okay. Woo! When I like heavy work. Okay, your card says, let the child out. Whoa, this is actually so deep because the first card I got is forgiveness. So I feel like this is going back to your childhood. Okay, there's something about your childhood here because it says let the child out. So there's something about that happened in your childhood that affected you and you never since recovered from it. And you're still stuck there because you're afraid of acting the Mickey. Loosen up. You are never too old, too professional, or too accomplished to laugh and be silly. Allow yourself to play, let your inner child out, and enjoy your life. Wow. Wow. And that's also, I could say it's a yes. I could definitely say it's a yes to you moving. Um, Especially if you feel like there's a block, man, that's coming from the fact that you're in this current workspace. You see, if you move, you're gonna have the success that you need. It says here, opportunity. It says success, and it says big happy changes. So go, okay? Get on your horse and go. We're leaving that job, okay? Work towards that. There's a Fifi here that talks about promotion or doesn't show. I will tap into the industry career I want. What I studied for, says King Zoe. Ask Gogo, will I ever tap into the industry career I want and I studied for? That's interesting. Why do you feel that maybe you won't? I wonder what you studied, Mama. Touch, where did you go?
I'm here, Coco.
I'm seeing that the comment hasn't changed. Redirect yourself, it says. Reevaluate your goals, redefine your work, redirect yourself. You've been preparing long enough. Make your dream job a reality. It looks like you're not waiting anymore for others. You're waiting for yourself now. Make your dream job a reality now. There is no time like the present. And be irreplaceable. It says, do what you do better than anyone else, dead, living, or unborn. Take pride in the details and make yourself invaluable to the process. We actually got this card yesterday as well. You understand? You're not waiting for anyone. You're waiting for yourself. For good measure, I'll get another card. Someone's throat chakra is like really bothering me. My throat is quite sore right now. Like, you're struggling to speak, you. Ooh, Jomo. So I got a promotion at work, and after that, I made a lot of mistakes. I was supposed to become a manager. Ooh, Jomo. My darling Jomo. One more card from Zoe, please. Spirit. Where's my crystal? There you go. Let's clear this energy for Zoe, please.
Is Zoe comment at the top?
Zoe's comment is by Lesejos and above Fifi's. It's 12:49.
Okay, 12:49.
Thank you, Spirit. I told you there's something that's going on in your past that you have not let go of. There's something. You're stuck somewhere. You have not moved from that place, Mama. Zoe. And also, no, this is not the one, right? The one before that was the child one. Yes. And then this one says let go. So this one is speaking more about not waiting for any other time, but you doing it now. And you being irreplaceable means that you must do it with a bang and a loud bang when you do enter your industry. I feel like you're not going to enter your industry in the most commercial or conventional way. You're going to do it in a very creative way, but it's how you enter that might make sure that you are irreplaceable. Okay, and you gotta let go. I'm not sure what you're letting go of. Hopefully, it resonates with you because I don't see the link.
Kicking your Fifi, ne? Kiyo Fifi.
Sure, you may. Fifi, ask Coco Moya. Tell the Coco, there is this bad energy when I go to work. I feel drained all the time. I've been getting promotions, but financially it doesn't show. Woo! Hey, Sambi. How is a promotion when you don't have money to prove that you were promoted? See, even the cards are laughing at me like, child. Okay, you also got the do the diligently do card, the 5Ds card. And I also want to get one more card from the soul lessons. Fifi, you can't have that much experience, my love. But no money. Kupo Vaeda. Too many cards, Spirit. Can I just have one, please? Kupo Mo, you have clearly enough skills for you to continuously be promoted like that. You need to you need to go, okay? And if there's a bad energy at the workplace, you know, Lynn, I used to work at some point and I'd leave my house. I'd be like singing all the way when I'm driving. It'll be like so much fun until I have to get into the basement of my work. Yo, will I not get sick? And then I get sick, and I work, and I force myself to work, and I work, and I work. When it's home time and I leave the driveway, I feel like, okay, where are we going to next? I got all this energy, and I'm like, people at the workplace, guys, firstly, they're not your friends. And abanye baphathi mithi, Shem, I don't want to lie to you guys. It says, claim your art. See what I mean? Claim your art. You're being undervalued. You can't be this artistic person making moves for coming magic come from your hand, but you're not being compensated for the magic that you produce with your art. I could you made. I could you made. And this one says tithe religiously. Whatever your faith or philosophy, contribute a tenth to a charity. Tithing attracts miracles. So maybe I don't know why you'd have to share your wealth when you don't have any. I mean, like financially, it doesn't show, Spirit. Um, the 5Ds, you have the ability to attract into your life all your wants and needs by following the 5Ds. Decide what you want, determined to make it happen, diligently do everything in your power to achieve the goal, and detach yourself from the result. But I feel like you got to go there. You are being very undervalued. But I also want to pull a chakra card for you for some reason. Look how cute these are. They're so small, they're so tiny. Yeah, you see, look what happens with tiny cards. Moving from. Hey, what is this trend of letting go today? Something about your dreams. Dreams are where your mind translates the divine, and that's your third eye. Okay, that's your third eye, your consciousness. The sacral is part of your tailbone, your delicates. Yeah, and also just below your navel, in your womb area, would be part of your sacral chakra. Letting go is not giving up. Sometimes it is the first step towards success. Those are the cards that I pulled for you guys today. I'm going to end the session absolutely right there. I think maybe you can also suggest to touch an eye how best we can go through the comments so that we can make sure we can go through as many as possible. Or is it fine as it is? Like if you get picked, you get picked. If you don't, it's not your day type of thing, you know? And it's also, we're not trying to go down a line because some people jump on, jump off. So I don't know. I'll ask energy about that part. But thank you so much for tuning in and for sharing with me your stories about your work environments. Guys, you know, working for someone is just so difficult. Even working for yourself is difficult. There's many of areas in our lives that need us to really, really participate and be mindful of how much we influence. And I wish you guys all the best with your careers, and to be strong and like not to feel like you can't do these things, or you're not worthy of the change. Um, and yeah, of course, I've been your host. I've been the most, and I am exactly who I say I am. Kinako Komor. And as we outro, we're going to ring the singing bowl twice, and take a deep breath in. Happy Wednesday.